Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Puerto Vallarta. We're here on the Boardwalk, or the Malecon, and there's a lot of action going on this morning.
After spending a month in the Yucatan Peninsula, we're continuing this 99 Days in Mexico series in the state of Jalisco, and we're excited to show you the Pacific coast this time.
They have this new thing in Puerto Vallarta where you ride one of those like super bicycles. It's like right when we woke up, we jumped on this thing. They were pumping like gym Latino music on the bike. Now we're awake now, aren't we? This isn't the first time we've been to Puerto Vallarta. We come here like once every year, once every 2 years. Felicia's parents come here often, and this year even my dad is coming here. We're gonna go to the beach today. We're gonna go into Oxxo, like a convenience store, and do the beach like the locals do. We're gonna get a cooler, okay? Styrofoam cooler. Ice. Do we buy the cheapest beer or the second cheapest beer? Well, we bought the cheapest beer I think they have. Even Mexicans in the beach, I've never seen anyone drink this beer. Maybe only the homeless do. 1, 2. You nestle them in nice. A little more ice. Yeah! We have never done this. We have never done this though. Well, we don't have jobs like you fancy working people. We gotta buy the cheap beer. It's quite common for the Mexicans to bring their own umbrellas to the beach too. They don't even, there's no one's buying the palapas or the chairs. It's like you bring your own shit to the beach.
Even tables.
Yeah, we've seen people bring tables.
It looks like they're about to start. These are the Voladores de Papantla, and they perform a ritual where they're tied to a rope and they swing around, and I'm glad we got to show you guys. We're walking along the Malecon, and this is a whole different scene at night. These are all clubs, really big, pretty impressive. But we never have anyone to go out with. It's just Wes and I. Does anyone want to drink with us? Anyone?
Funny how the story goes, little hope but bigger dreams.
I think we found a spot. We're beside some live music, lots of action in the water, and it's crowded, but part of the experience I think is being among the locals, and this is like typical beach day here in Mexico. Just to give you an idea of how busy a beach is here, like you've got vendors coming and selling everything. We've seen donuts, ice cream, shrimp, oysters, popcorn, everything. And they have someone collecting the cans. Like, it's a good time.
Carta Blanca, since 1981.
A beach is touristy, so everything here is catered to tourists, higher prices and everything. But they come with umbrellas and tables and chairs. They come with everything.
And their grandmothers.
Their grandmas are here. Like, I admire them for everything. And all we brought was a styrofoam cooler.
Otra vez, otra vez.
But it's really, like, maybe it's the beers talking, but we're having a good time here.
We spent like the last, I don't know, couple hours on the beach, 3 hours, and like we were in it, right? But now we come to the top where the pier is, like, oh my god, this is the busiest, not only is this the busiest we've ever seen in Puerto Vallarta, I think it's the busiest beach I've ever seen in my life. Look how many people there are.
The vibe here, it's like, it's so infectious. Like, we're always trying to get away from this, but when you're in the thick of it, it's a good time. I don't think we even said where we were, but this is called Playa Los Muertos, which translates to Beach of the Dead. But the good thing about Puerto Vallarta is that we're in a bay, and this is Bahia de Banderas, which means Bay of the Flags. and I believe it's the biggest bay in all of Mexico. So the good thing is you can hop on a bus and hit any beach along the coast, which we did yesterday, and it was nothing like this.
Guy. We're at Mismaloya Beach. It's a popular beach up the coast, and we've set up a boat tour of these rocks, and we told the guy a certain time, but it's important to note that that's Mexican time. So he's about 20 to 30 minutes late, but I think that's very standard here.
I have the guy's number, and WhatsApp is really popular here, so I can tell the last time he's been on WhatsApp. That was at 3:45 this morning. Maybe he had a rough night, maybe he's still sleeping, so hasn't read my latest message. We'll see what happens. We gave it an hour, but we had to find another guy.
We're going to Los Arcos, which is like a rock formation, and you can, I think you could even drive the boats underneath like some sort of
Arch? Which is what Los Arcos means.
Los Arcos means arch, the arches. So we came to the other side of the rocks, and it's like right away you see, notice it's a lot shallower, a lot clearer, and you can see there's like all this different type of colorful fish. So we're gonna jump in, we're gonna go snorkeling now.
Yeah, they're huge, they're like this.
So funny enough, I've never used this before. In my life, I've never used it.
Always firsts with Wes. Lots of firsts.
Oh.
Ready? It's always a bit of a struggle to film while snorkeling. There's life jackets and waves and salty water. But there's supposed to be a lot of fish here. There's a boat coming with like 300 other people. About to be a lot of pee in this water.
I'm the caped man. Felicia uses me as a drying rack. What is the jacket or? What is this? It's a towel or something?
Apparently what put Puerto Vallarta on the map was this movie that was filmed in the 1960s. It was a black and white film called The Night of the Iguana, and they filmed a lot of it here in Mismaloya. And because of it, you had celebrities coming here like Ava Gardner and Elizabeth Taylor, and that pretty much put Puerto Vallarta on the map. It used to be a small fishing village, but then turned into this hotspot. 60 years later, it's like one of the biggest destinations here in Mexico. And we're here at the Iguana Statue, and I'm realizing we have not even seen this movie. I feel like we should watch the movie.
We should, a black and white.
Happy days are here again, the skies above are clear again.
The Night of the Iguana ended up being a pretty good movie, the first black and white movie that we've seen together, and it's based on a play. So these days a lot of movies are kind of predictable, but this one had twists and turns and a love story, and they get stranded on the beach, and it was really cool to see what Mismaloya looked like 50 years ago, and would recommend it.
Taking taxis in foreign countries is tough. But here in Puerto Vallarta, we use Uber, a faster, more efficient way to get to your destination. It only takes literally it takes 2 minutes to get an Uber here in Puerto Vallarta, and it's like half the price of cabs. Literally, I just plugged it in, 2 minutes. Not every city has Uber, but when they do, it's good for you. Gracias. So let me just get a picture of you in front of the Puerto Vallarta sign.
Just make sure you don't get anyone else in the shot, okay?
I think we got it. Damn cruise ships. Never taken a cruise. Always wanted to. Maybe one day.
city, right by the parish of Our Lady of Guadalupe. And here in the evenings, street food vendors set up. And in this part of town, on some nights there's live music. And when my parents were here and a friend from Edmonton was visiting too, like we came and there's dancing and a really nice local atmosphere. Wes still has to practice his dance moves, but we are going to do, I think, a salsa class here, maybe.
Hopefully, yeah.
This is a really nice part of Puerto Vallarta.
Thank you guys so much for watching our video.
This is one of our favorite areas in Mexico, and we've got more about Puerto Vallarta and the surroundings up on the blog.
Oh, tell them what we're doing next, Fel.
Food vlog. I'm really excited.
We're doing
for that.
like Mexican food vlog. It's gonna be awesome. Okay.
The best Mexican food
The next
vlog.
video, stay tuned.
And subscribe to follow along on our 99 Days in Mexico series.
Adios, amigos.
Thank you guys.